Hello everyone, and today we are going to see about what is an RPA, and in that RPA we are going to see about Blue Prism tool, which is one kind of blooming tool, current market, also the one kind of secure tool in RPA. Let me talk about myself. I'm working as a senior software engineer in one of the leading MNC company. Also, currently I'm working in Blue Prism. Also having experience with Cofex Kepo and UiPath. These tool also kind of RPA tools. When it comes to my experience, nearly 5 years of experience in relevant to RPA only. In that, having experienced two leading tools. One is Blue Prism and another one is UiPath. So I'm sure I can able to make your more knowledge on RPAs. Let me talk about what is RPA and what kind of tool is available and what is the future of RPA and benefits. What kind of benefits to use Blue Prism? Let me talk about RPA introduction. RPA is nothing but to mimic human activities. So let's say if you are going to fill any applications for yourself itself, that will take 2 to 3 minutes. When it comes to more than 100 peoples or 1,000 peoples, it should be take some more time, right? So by using a robot for the process automation, you can make automatic. The first thing you have to instruct the RPA bot to do for the single person. So by the way, remaining 99%, the bot will do all the activities in repeated mode. So likewise, we have to create a automation. This is a simple exemplification of RPA. And I can give another. Let's say if you want to book any bus, means you have to launch into the Red Bus site in your browser. Then you have to give your inputs, kind of like which date you're going to start the journey, and which destination you have to reach, and your origin, and everything you have to enter in the site, right? So these are the kind of inputs. So once you entered it, you will get some results, search results. So based on the results, you have to choose one of the best bus with the high facilities. So then you will book a ticket, and you will start the journey and all, right? So when you book yourself, that is simple thing, it will take only 3 minutes. When it comes to multiple users, it will take more time, right? So by the way, you have to instruct the Blue Prism or any kind of RPA tool, like you have to launch the site, and you have to enter the inputs and everything, and you have to search. And by giving some options, like these are the options you should focus, like rating wise, you should focus on the 5 ratings or 4.5 ratings, and sleepers by bus only. You can put some filters on that also based on the inputs. So likewise, you can create a you should create a automation flow. By using that flow, for the all the applicants, robot will do the booking tickets. This is the simple explanation of RPA. So what is RPA means? Simply we can say, whatever things manually we are doing, that that is the all the thing bot will do in automatic way. Basically, what the instruction we have given to the bot, by using that instruction, that will run, that will have run or book something. Okay. And RP tool explanation. Tool explanation is, let me explain in the Blue Prism. So in the Blue Prism, we have lots of like modules and all. So when you launch into the Blue Prism, that will be a home page and studio tab and release analytics, also having a tab like system. These kind of the major tabs will be there. Adding to that, that separate tab and another tab is also available, which is control room. That is a main thing in Blue Prism. So when it comes to the other tool, like UiPath or automation anywhere, when it comes to the Kepo, so all the tools having a separate URL, like a separate cloud platform. Why means like you are creating a bots, right? So once you create a bot, you have to run in some separate time based on the client time, everything, right? So for that we have a separate cloud platform to schedule a bot and running a bot and monitoring the bots. So for these purpose we have a separate cloud platform. When it comes to the Blue Prism, that is inside the Blue Prism itself, it's kind of separate tab which is control room. So when it comes to the uh, Blue Prism, uh, nowadays, like nearly the upcoming months, we also having a cloud platform like other tools like UiPath and automation anyway. I think that will be upgrade in the 6.7 version in October or November. Soon we will get the cloud platform in Blue Prism also, but for now we are using only control room. This is the Blue Prism explanation. And when it comes to the UiPath and automation anywhere, that also having a lots of explain I mean lots of detailing. When like in Blue Prism you have a tool and control room in the tool itself. So if you want to monitoring and scheduling anything means, you have to allocate separate machine for that to do the monitoring and scheduling and everything, right? So when it comes to the UiPath and other tools, that will be separate cloud platform, right? As I said earlier, so that will be help us to scheduling do the schedulings and monitors and everything. Okay, these are the major difference in Blue Prism versus another tools. And RPA future, and let me talk about RPA future. First thing is, nowadays we are already automating like simple web based automations and simple kind of application filling automations, this kind of simple works. Let's say I'm the business in I'm having a team with 10 members. They are doing some Excel operations. Like from the Excel, they will have some 10 set of details. Based on that details, they will do some updates in the database. These are the things the 10 peoples are doing. So I'm planning to automate this process instead of doing a manual. I'm planning to do the by using of RPA bots. It can be any tool, not only Blue Prism, it can be any tool. So that time I'll discuss with some other people, like which tool is better than better for this process, and likewise we will discuss, and finally we get a solution on that, and we will do some automation for that particular process. This is the simple automation flow. So uh, let's see, all the process is automated earlier means, what is the thing we have in the future to automate? Nothing, right? So for that part, we have like a PDF scanned image, this kind of uh, part also available. This is kind of next level of RP. So for to achieve that task goals, we have to use OCR, machine learning, this kind of things, additional things also available in all the RP tools. By using these things we have to step into the next level of RP that is currently running. So based on that we can learn more, I mean we can automate PDFs and everything by using OCS and all. Some kind of third party tools is also available like Abe, Decipher. These are the third party tools to interact the PDFs and image, these kind of documents we can automate by using that third party tools. This is the RPA future. So we are stepping to the next level like artificial intelligence and kind of. Okay, yeah, let me talk about course outline. So when it comes to the Blue Prism tool, initially we'll already have just given a small introduction of RPA. We'll talk about in the session. We'll talk about in depthly in RPA, like what is RPA, what is the cycle of RPA, what are the stages is available for that particular RPA. Everything will be discussed in the class, and installation of Blue Prism tool. So how to install and which edition would be best for learning and everything, and how to install this tool and how to do the all the things, everything we can discuss in the we will discuss in the future. And modules of Blue Prism, nothing but we have lots of tabs in the tab, like begin like process studios, control room, system tab. All the tabs have some kind of different settings and options and all. So we will discuss about what are the options is available, what are the options doing what kind of works, and how to use that options, and everything we will see in the upcoming sessions. And this is the major part in Blue Prism: work use, process studio, object studio, and control room. And for last one is system tab. That will be a you will not give it from that you will use some few options, not all the options. You will use some few options. When it comes to work queue, process studio, object studio, and control, these are the major parts you have to learn more. System tab is nothing but it's simply you have to use few options like environment variable, credential manager, how to use that. If you are going to use any APIs and all, REST API and all, means you can use that APIs also. Okay, these are the things. And most best thing is, when you automate, you have to use uh, before starting a development or before starting a website analysis, you have to do some cost benefit analysis. Like, let's say if you're going to do some activities, means uh, because because of the humans, you have to I mean, not you, business will do that, but that part also you have to know what kind of this. Let's say the 10 people are going to do the already go doing some manual works, you are going to do the automation by using a bot. Okay, so in that case, you have to replace a bot. Instead of that 10 members, you have to implement one or two bots to achieve that all 10 members task, right? That is a cost, best cost. Instead of giving a 10 members salary, we are going to give her two robots, and that particular, by using that two robots, we are achieving that 10 members task. That is a good automation. So when it comes to the uh, 10 members, like instead of 10 members, if you are using a 10 robots, that is nothing, right? Both are same only. So you have to focus that part also. That is a different thing. And requirement gathering, so this part also, one kind of a separate team will be doing before giving that documents to you all. But uh, even though you are the developer, you have to do all the analyzing, and you have to do all the steps creations and how to do that. And you are the person only interact with the tool, like application, which application you are going to automate. You are the person, you have to interact with it, right? Because already one some kind of humans are already working with that particular application. Then you will know about that tool, how the tool is reacting, and how is some kind of purpose when it the purpose is coming, and how it is working when the time is down, but that particular application. And like of the positives and negatives, all the things that human will know. But when it comes to you, you are not aware of that particular tool, right? The first thing is you have to analyzing the tool application, and not tool in the sense, not in the windows based application. You're talking about the web based application also. This is also kind of application, right? So you have to analyze the application end to end, how it is performing and how it is working. So you have to interact the application like you are a manual worker. Likewise, you have to do all the verification and analyzing everything. So based on that only, the business also can miss something in the requirement, right? We can by using our knowledge, analyzing, we can add that requirements also in that requirement flow. Let's say simple example. So let's say business saying like you have to download a zip document from one particular site, and you have to extract all the things from that all the images from that zip folder. So when you interact with the zip folder, there is a two different scenario. One is they zipping all the images, and another one is they are putting all the images into one folder, then zipping that folder into zip folder. Okay, there is a two different scenario, right? When it comes to the bot, they will not knowing like this is a zip images contained zip folder, this is folder contains zip folder. Likewise, they will not understand and all, right? Because you are not teaching like that. So you have to analyze and you have to tell the business, like there are two different scenario I found. Like one is having image content zip folder, another one is zip content folder, folder contains zip folders. Likewise, you have to explain the business, you have to, then you have to write the requirement, that also you have to include that also. So likewise, each and every simple thing also you have to notify, and you are the person should gather the all the requirement end to end. This is the main thing. So once you all the requirement things, you can easily develop a design for your requirement. And how to do that? A solution design is nothing. Book tickets in the red bus, right? So what are the things you have to do? Initially, you have to launch the site, and you have to enter the origin, destination, and which date you are going to travel and everything, right? So that scenario, these are the inputs. These are the way you have to do the automation. So likewise, you have to instruct the blue prism. Like first you are going, you should log in, I mean launch, and then you have to do some inputs like origin details, the designation, destination details, and the particular date details. Everything you should enter, right? So these are the flow. So what are the things you are doing in the manual, the same way you have to do in the automatic way in by using a blue prism also. The additional thing is you have to do what you have to do is exception case. Like in a case, if the browser is not working, means what will happen? If that input box is not appears, means what will happen? So likewise also you should focus. You have to think about that negative scenarios also. Then only your automation part will get smooth workflow, and without any issues it will do something. Okay. Now let's say if you have any issues, bot will throw like exception. These are the things having issues and everything. Okay. And we are like when it comes to the RPA, there is a different environment is available, like development, testing, and prod VM. See, once you schedule the process, like you are done with the development and you are pushed into the environment, prod environment. Prod environment in the sense, instead of that 10 members, but will do going to do all the task without any interruption, 24 bar 7. Okay, these are the things we do in the prod environment without any interruption. If you are have to run within 2 hours, means you can also make the timings. Like every Wednesday, it should be run from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Likewise, you can make schedules also. Likewise, you can in scheduler in control tab, control room, you can make it schedulers and all. Okay, that will be working in the prod view. So when it comes to the production, development and testing, these are the environment you are going to do the activities on. Like if you want to develop anything, you should use a development environment, and more or less testing also same all the MNCs. Some kind of MNC only having a separate environment, like there would be a separate and testing would be a separate. Okay, so you have to if in case the both are different environment. Let's say you're complete with the development, you have to push into the prod, means you have to take a release package, like all the your code and what are the things you have used on that particular code. You have to take a package and upload into the prod VM. There you can import it, and you can use that code and run the run process and everything. Okay. And testing environment methodology, like it's not nothing but uh, already I'm talking about like exception handling. This is the thing. So before starting a development, you should focus on what are the negative things. By using, you already knew about what are the negative things it may happen in the future, right? So by using that negative scenarios, you have to do some testing before pushing to the production. Let's say you can in the application, if you only allowing 10 digit numbers, means just try to give 9 digit number. Definitely it will throw some error, right? Just likewise, you have to check all the possible exceptions in testing itself. So you have to use multiple concepts and multiple samples and multiple scenarios based, you have to test in testing environment. itself. Then only you can make your process without any issues. Okay. And structural explanation of Blue Prism and management console. Okay, so it's nothing but already explained about each and every modules. That is, we will look into in depthly what are the options is available, what are the options we are frequently using, and most usable things like environment variable and control credential manager, and how to use session variables, and what are the data types is available, what is kind of uh, startup parameters and end up parameters. We can talk, we will discuss everything in Blue Prism. What are the things, not only in the separate session, we'll talk about in each and every day. By using any task, we can discuss about other thing also when it comes to the that particular task. So likewise, we can include everything. So scheduling and monitoring. It's like how to schedule a process. Let's say previously I told like uh, have to run a process on every Wednesday between 10 a.m. and 12 a.m. Right. So likewise, you have to create a schedule. Like you have to instruct the Blue Prism on every Wednesday. You should pick this particular process and you should run this particular time. So you can make create own your scheduler based on that. That will be run. So all the above things will be a end-to-end process too. Okay. But starting to that, you have to get the requirement analyzing, and you have to create a solution design, and you have to create an end-to-end flow, and you have, once your development is completed, you have to do some testings. So once you completed the testings, you will push into the live. Like you have to schedule a process, and you will running, and you then you will monitoring how it is running, it's terminated or everything, right? So once it is all done, you can get the end-to-end live experience with Blue Prism. You will, in the meantime, we will give some task also. So by your completing that task is, you can get more live experience with Blue Prism. Okay. Yeah. Adding to that, here we can talk about what are the different spy mode is available, and the surface automation one kind of major it's like a different part in Blue Prism. That is, let's say here in Blue Prism we can automate like web based and Windows based and have Java mode, and with lots of automation is available. Likewise, surface automation is one kind of automation which is interact with most probably PDF and all. So that will be explained in the separate session, and people get more knowledge on surface automation, how to do that. So that will be helpful when you use Chrome automation or Edge automation, because IE will be soon will be end up, and instead of IE we should use Edge, right? So that case you will the surface automation will be helpful. And Process Studio, Object Studio comes under the Studios tabs. So in that studio, we'll see how to create objects and how to use that objects in process. Likewise, we'll see in depthly. These are the details. So by using a Blue Prism portal, you can get the foundation training which is provided by the Blue Prism organization. Okay, by using this URL, you can get the foundation training. But just go and enroll that training. You will get the basic level knowledge of Blue Prism and how to do that and all. That will be helpful, really. So these are the projects we are going to provide, and adding to that, two more projects also available. So based on performance and based on how you interact with the Blue Prism, will give more high complexity of projects. So by using a comparison of these projects, you will get more other tasks as well, like interview tasks, which is going on in the trending interviews. So based on that, you will get more knowledge about how to crack the interviews. Also, more getting more knowledge in Blue Prism projects as well. So by completing these two projects, you will get some live experience with Blue Prism. You should make your lab setups, and by using just make sure these things should be there. Also, by using that portal, you can able to download that tools, Blue Prism tool, and you can install it. And in that portal itself, you have an installation video that will be helpful. That will be helpful you to do the installation, how to create an account with Blue Prism portal and everything. Yeah, and finally, we will conduct some mock interviews with trending interview talk questions, because nowadays the market is booming with RPA, especially with Blue Prism. So by using a few trending interview questions, it will you people will make some knowledge on Blue Prism that will help you to clear interviews. So once you complete the end-to-end course and completion, you will be eligible for these two certifications. First one is the normal RPA developer, and second one is solution design. So both you will get more knowledge by using completion this course. Definitely, you will crack these two certifications. And if you want, contact us, reach us, and you can use this mail ID and contact details. You can reach us. Thank you.